Ever wonder which fiber laser marking machine is actually worth your money in 2026? If you've been frustrated with inconsistent engravings, confusing software, or machines that just don't handle your daily workflow, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm breaking down the top choices with real-life experience, what works, what feels overhyped, and the hidden downsides nobody tells you about. By the end, you'll know exactly which fiber laser marking machine are reliable for serious work, which ones make life easier, and which ones to skip. No fluff, no marketing talk. Stick around because we're cutting through the noise so you can make a smart, confident decision for your shop or hobby. Number 5. LMD F20 Mini Compact. I didn't expect to like this machine as much as I do, but here we are. It's one of those tools that quietly becomes part of your routine. I keep it on a corner of my desk and use it mostly for engraving metal tags and small parts, and it's been very consistent. Once you dial in your settings, it just works. Clean markings, no guessing, no redoing jobs. That reliability is the big win for me. The downside, the software. It gets the job done, but it feels like it's stuck in another decade. There's a learning curve, and it's not exactly friendly if you're new to laser stuff. This is a solid choice if you run a small shop, do custom work, or need permanent metal marks without a huge machine. If you want something super intuitive or plan on cutting metal, I'd look elsewhere. Number 4. Jewelry Fiber Laser 100 Watt. I started noticing the problem when orders piled up on my workbench, metal parts everywhere, all looking the same, and no clean way to label them without making a mess. That's when this fiber laser marking machine entered my day, almost quietly. I cleared a corner of my desk, set it up, and it just became part of the routine. Most mornings I switch it on, mark logos or serial numbers, and move on. It's fast enough that I don't think about it, and the marks are crisp and permanent, which is honestly the best part. One thing I do wish was easier is the software. It took a few late evenings to get comfortable with it. Still, if you work with metal regularly and want something reliable without taking over your space, I'd recommend it. Just don't expect it to hold your hand at the start. Number 3. Raycus 50-watt fiber laser. Ever wonder what happens when marking metal by hand starts taking more time than the work itself? That's where this fiber laser ended up fitting into my routine. I use it mostly for putting serial numbers and logos on metal parts, and over time it's replaced a lot of small, annoying steps. I don't think about it much anymore, which is a good sign. I turn it on, line things up, and the marks come out clean and consistent every time. The biggest strength is that reliability. It removes guesswork from repetitive jobs. That said, this software takes getting used to. It's not difficult, just a bit old school, and you'll spend some time learning how things are laid out. If you work with metal regularly and care about clean, permanent results, this makes sense. If you only engrave once in a while or want something super intuitive, it's probably more than you need. Number 2. Autofocus Fiber Laser 100 Watt. I'll say it up front, this isn't a casual machine, and that's exactly why I respect it. After working with smaller fiber lasers, using this 100-watt MOPA feels like stepping into a different class. It earns that opinion through what it can actually do day to day. Deep engravings, controlled surface work, even light cutting and rust removal without constantly fighting the settings. What really changed my workflow was the autofocus. You stop babysitting every job and start trusting the results, which matters when you're running repeat work. And having light burn support, especially on Mac, makes it far less painful than most fiber systems. That said, it's not forgiving. You need to understand what you're doing or you'll waste material fast. The power cuts both ways. If you work with metal seriously and want one machine to handle advanced jobs, it makes sense. If you're new or only doing basic marking, it's probably too much. Number 1. DIGRAY 50W Fiber Laser. In my workshop, I spend most of my time engraving small metal pieces. This fiber laser makes that process smooth. I can add patterns, names, or serial numbers to silver and gold without worrying about errors. Every mark is sharp and consistent, which frees me from checking each piece constantly. What stands out is its adaptability. It handles metals and hard plastics alike. With the 50W laser, I can even cut thin sheets when a project calls for it. That flexibility makes it more than just a marking tool. The software, however, can be frustrating. EasyCAD 2 works, but it isn't very intuitive. Learning it takes patience, and a slip-up can waste a piece. This machine is a good fit for professionals and small shops that need precision and reliability. Casual users or beginners expecting simple operation will likely find it overwhelming. That's it for today's roundup. I hope it helped give you a clearer picture of what to look for in a fiber laser marking machine. If you want to dig a bit deeper, I've added some links in the description where you can check out specs and options yourself. Take your time, compare what fits your workflow, and pick what actually makes your daily work easier. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.